Hi guys, so the video you're about to watch is a video that I believe that will really help you in your journey for this migration process, and you need to watch it to the end. All right, if you're preparing for anything, now get set and watch this video. Here we go. So today, before I start, as we normally do in this particular programs, I normally ask you guys one simple question about Australia to see how your knowledge is being vetted and tested. So today I'll be asking you one important question: is which animal comes to mind when it comes to Australia as a country? I repeat, which animal comes to mind when it comes to Australia as a country? Let me know in the comment section. All right, so today I'll be talking about the Australian skilled visa. Now, there's been an update because recently, over the last month and also last week, we saw that the Australian government have invited a lot of people that have been, that apply for some specific skilled visas and to be able to apply for their visas. And this is a very good news for the 2024 and 2025 session, migration session financial year. So let me talk about, I'm talking about the point-based visas here. So the point-based visas in Australia is also known as the skilled visas, because when you talk about point-based, it means that it has to do with points. All right, so these visas include visa 189, visa 190, and visa 491. So visa 189 is called the skilled independent visa, visa 190 is called the skilled nominated visa, and visa 491 is called the state regional skilled visa. All right, so now for the purpose of what I want to talk about today is I'll be stressing more on visa 189. Now, before I start, I want you to understand that there is a lot of occupations that used to be very in demand in the Australian system, but right now are no longer in demand. As a matter of fact, if you start hearing the occupations that are in demand currently in the Australian system, you will be shocked. You will never wonder that a time will come in the history when these occupations will take the top. All right. So what am I trying to say? Have hope. All right. So let's start by telling you this. Now, for visa 189 is called the skilled independent visa. Skilled independent visa. So this visa, for you to be able to get this visa, you need to have what we call a positive skill assessment, competent English, at least minimum. All right, English language can be competent, proficient, depending on the ones that you're going to be taking. And then we have also, you need to have at least 65 points when it comes to your EOI at the end of the day. Now, for that English test, Australia accepts at least 4 tests that I'm very sure of in their website. We have the OET, the PTE academics, the IELTS general academics, and then we have the TOEFL. These ones are accepted by the Australian, immigration system. Now, let me say the last one. The last on the list is that you need to have your occupation on the occupation list. Now, pay attention. For visa 189, when it comes to the occupation list, it's quite different from the normal occupation list for visa 190 and visa 491. For visa 189, for you to be able to qualify for visa 189, which is the skill independent visa, one of the things that you need to realize is that your occupation needs to be in the occupation list that is called the medium and long-term strategic skill occupation list. I repeat, the medium and long-term strategic skill occupation list. If your occupation is not in that particular list, then you cannot be able to apply for visa 189. If you look at as you're watching at this video, whether you're watching on YouTube or wherever you're watching from, if you look in between, you will discover that from the comment section or from the links, it has been shared there. If you click on it, if you search for your occupation, and it will, when your occupation shows out in the occupation list, if it doesn't have qualification taking you for visa 189, then you are not able to apply for visa 189. Why am I stressing on visa 189 today? Because visa 189 allows you to be able to, you don't have to be sponsored by an Australian state. You just have to be able to apply for your EOI, and you'll be invited directly by the federal government of Australia. So the invitation is direct, so you don't have to go through states like visa 190. For visa 190, by the time you do your skill assessment, your positive skill assessment, you have to do what we call an EOI. So when you do an EOI, you have to wait, same as 491, you have to wait until you're being invited by an Australian state. Then you can be able to apply for nomination, and then you apply for your visa. But for 189, you can apply directly. And one of the things about 189 is that it goes in for occupations at a higher level. So that is why it is found in the medium and long-term strategic skill occupation list, while the other ones is in the general occupation list. I hope I'm making sense. All right, so this is one of the things I would like you guys to know about this particular video that I'm sharing today, is to know the difference and to know that this is what entails 189. Now for 189 and 190, the similarities is that you can live anywhere in Australia, you can live, work and study, you can even have access to Medicare. You after 4 years or 3 years, after 4 years of your duration here, you can apply for your citizenship, and you can even as well as sponsor your relatives to come over here. So these are some of the similarities. What is the striking difference between this visa 189 and other visas? One of the striking difference between visa 189, visa 190 and visa 491. So visa 189 is actually a skill independent visa, meaning that it does not need any sponsorship, while visa 190 and visa 491 needs you to be sponsored by an Australian state for you to be able to apply for this visa. Now that I've made these 3 points of mine, I hope you understand what visa 189 really means. So there is no big deal about that, because most people have been telling me, oh, what visa 491? I told them that there's no big difference about that. It's just a normal process. It's just a normal thing. All right, so in the next video I'll be talking about some of the occupations that the Australian government is looking at in this financial year, in this migration financial year, and how you can be able to position yourself to achieve the best of it. All right, take care of yourself, and don't forget to like, share, and let us know what you think on the comment section. I'll see you next time. I believe this video has really helped you in one way or the other. So make sure you apply and do everything that you've seen in this video. I believe in the beauty of your dreams. See you next time.